Hello there guys and welcome back to the FIFA 20 career mode with Everton, and today we have episode 3 of the career mode. If you guys are enjoying it so far, don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. It really helps and I really do appreciate it. And if you are new, you want to see more videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below as well. So coming up then in today's episode, we move on into September now. So I've just simulated the end of August. Nothing really happened. The only player we sold was Sigurdsson, and I'll show you guys the new team and the new formation and what have you in just a second. But I sold Sigurdsson just because I thought we've got so many midfielders right now, and I managed to get, I think it was like almost 17 or 18 million for him. So I thought, why not sell him, get that money in and use it in January if needed to. So I managed to sell him. So now we move on into September, and our first game of the episode will be Wolves at home. It's going to be a tough one, but hopefully with the new additions of what have you, we should be able to beat them and get through. And we've got quite a few games in the middle which I'm not really too interested in playing. Maybe Bournemouth away, I'll probably play that one. Sheffield United at home, probably simulate that one. Mansfield Town, I'm going to simulate that one in the Carabao Cup. And then we're going to end today's episode with Man City at home in the Premier League. So here's the team then, here's the lineup. Not much has changed, just the formation at the moment. So I'm pretty sure Ancelotti uses this as sort of like his base formation, is what I'm going to go off. When he joined and up until lockdown, and I'm pretty sure until the season ended, this was the formation we played the most, the 4-2-2-2. So I've gone with this as sort of like the base formation. But if you see here, edit game plans, what I've done is when we go to defensive, I've gone to a 4-2-3-1. And this is how the team will look, with Charlton on the right, Rodriguez at cam, Decore and Allen and what have you. So pretty much the same there. And then if we go to attacking, I've gone for a 4-3-3. And this is how we'll line up here. Hopefully it works, I'm pretty sure. Like I say, I think the 4-2-2 will work okay. Flat, like just normally. But if I do need to go defensive, if we take the lead 2-3-0 up, and obviously I'm a little bit worried that we might concede, drop down to defensive, or say if it gets to like the 60th minute 0-0, or you know we're down 1 or 2-0, want to go to attacking, I feel like the 4-3-3 will do a lot better in that situation. So here's a quick look then at the Premier League table at the start of today's episode. As you can see, Man City, Liverpool and United and also Chelsea make the top 4, but Aston Villa down 10 points as well. Pretty interesting to see. We find ourselves in 9th place at the moment, a game behind everyone else. Well, obviously Arsenal as well on 3 games, but you know, after this game, we've managed to get to 3 points. We move up to obviously 8 points there. Still not good enough. We need to be doing a lot better. Only 1 win and 2 draws so far. We definitely need to start picking up the wins. We want to find ourselves in the top 4 by the end of the season. So here's the lineup then. This is the team I'm going to go with, and this is pretty much the main and strongest starting 11, I do believe. Rodriguez on the right, not got the most pace, but obviously I'm not expecting him to bomb down the wing there. I'm hoping they'll either play it across to Zaha or Dean going ahead, because I've got him on the instruction to attack, well, to go forward while we're attacking, and also to get it through to Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, hopefully. So him being on the right hand side, I'm not really using him for the pace, but just more for the playmaking on that right hand side. But let's get into the game. Here we go then, into the game, and one thing I've also done is change all the kit numbers. There's a few players I couldn't change just because they're out on loan or what have you, like for example Tom Davies, Cenk Tosun and what have you. Not saying they'll feature in the first team a lot, but I just couldn't change their squad numbers for them being out on loan. But the last episode I recorded was Sunday when Everton played Spurs, and I'm so happy that we got the win. Not so happy that Decore just lost it there though. But so happy to get the win. 1-0 win, and the record before that was so awful. I think it was since 2012 or 2013 since we last won against... Okay, wow. Raul Jimenez takes the lead here for Wolves. 1-0 to Wolves. How many minutes in? 5, 6 minutes in at most. And Wolves took the lead. Just not concentrating there. Not great at all. I was also thinking of replacing Pickford, but I thought, you know what? I'll give him till January at least. But look at that. Jimenez, you know, just straight over the top of Pickford there. And into the back of the net. And not a great start to the game whatsoever. And that was his first goal in the Premier League. But just referring back then, like I say, for us to get the first win of the season, important. But I think it was since 2013 or 2012 since we last won away from home against a top 6 side. So it was really appalling. But a good start under Carlo Ancelotti so far. And I was just so buzzing that day, just so buzzing to watch that and what have you. But we need to concentrate on this game now, because Wolves almost in already. Again. Okay, plays a pass across. Let's try and get this forward. Decore. Okay, just struggled to get the pass off there. Back to Decore. Here we go, Calvert-Lewin. I can see you. James on this right hand side. There we go. So try to get a cross in, and we can, but just too close to the goalkeeper there. But watching James Rodriguez in an Everton shirt was so like surreal. It was like, am I watching this right? It just felt so awkward. Not awkward, but you know, not normal. Put it that way to thingy, but it just looks so good. There we go, the cross in from Luca Dean, but nothing to come from that. 40 minutes in here, and I've got to say, after that first goal, the first couple of opening minutes, not much has happened. I think that's maybe the best chance we've created so far, and it wasn't great at all. And it says a lot about this game so far. We go, Wolves are through, but Dean there to pick that one up. And I've gone ahead and changed it to attacking now, so we're going to run with a 4-3-3. Just try and get something going in this game, because pretty slow on our front, I've got to be honest. So here we go down, winning ourselves a corner, 62 minutes in. Dean's going to whip this one in, get a decent header on it, and we just can't get anything from that. We can pick it up though. Here we go, Arias, Decore, James. I'm looking for that pass. I was going to pass it inside then to Calvert-Lewin, but he looked like he had too many players around him. Alan, just players closing us down here. Dean, there we go, to James. Play that there to Decore. Decore with the shots, and Decore makes it 1-1 in this game. 66 minutes gone now, and we've drawn it level. Let's try and get a win here before this game ends and get the 3 points, because we desperately need them. Desperately need them in this game. And there we go. Just plays the pass. See Decore in space. Goes for the shots. And decent shot. He's beat the goalkeeper, to be fair. And there we go. His first goal of the season coming in a 66th minute of the game. Wolves got themselves a free kick. Pretty dangerous position. Matinho. Decent ball there, whipped in. Dean couldn't be able to get that one away. And I've got a feeling here Wolves just might score. We'll have to wait and see. Dean trying to pick this one up. Just can't get it off Dendoncker whatsoever. There we go. He picks this one back. Play it forward. There we go. Zaha. I can see the run. Oh, just the pass. The pass just wasn't there. Oh no. Here we go. Wolves are through. Diego Jota. Just get that one clear. Oh no. Okay. Just please get it clear, lads. Finally. Bloody hell. It was just one of them situations, you know, where you try and get it clear and it's just not happening for you. It just literally wasn't. Here we go, James. Can't really see anyone making a run. There we go, Zaha, cut it back. That's great from Zaha. Work it into the space, work it into the space. Play the pass, there we go, come on. 2-1, Calvert-Lewin. And it's not offside either. Please, please have that securing the 3 points. Thank God. Zaha did great then. I've got to say, his efforts, you know, really well. And Calvert-Lewin, I think that's now 4 goals, is it now? Look at Zaha there. Just running into space, plays the pass across. You know, cheap goals, but I don't care. We're gonna hopefully get the 3 points. It's gonna come off now. Moyes keen to come on. A couple of minutes left now. Let's go to defensive. Let's put that 4-2-3-1 in place that we mentioned, and hopefully grind out the 3 points. And there we have it then, guys. The game ends. Everton 2, Wolves 1. Lucky to come back in that game. I've got to be honest. After they scored the first goal and after half time, I just didn't think there was any way back into that game, but we did it. We got through and we got the 3 points that we desperately needed. So here's the Premier League table then after that game against Wolves. We now move up into 6th place in the league. 2 wins, 2 draws so far, only 8 points. A little bit disappointing, but I'm just glad we got the win, to be honest, and actually moved up the table, because if we didn't win against Wolves, I would have been, you know, literally stressing over getting top 4 now. But at least now we're in 6th. We're moving up the table in the right direction, and that's what's most important. So while we're just simulating through, I thought, why not let's have a look at the top scorers in the Premier League so far. So the top scorer there, Sterling, 5 goals in 4 matches. But as you can see, Ziyech off to a good start there for Chelsea. 4 goals in 4 matches. And Timo Werner not too far behind him with 3 goals in 4 matches. Good to see Calvert-Lewin up there, 4 goals, 4 matches. But we definitely need more goal scorers from the team. As you can see, it's only Calvert-Lewin that makes it into the top scorers so far in the league. Here we are then into our second game of the episode. Bournemouth away from home at the Vitality Stadium. We've got a feeling it's going to be a tough one, this. Whenever you seem to face the likes of Bournemouth, Burnley in career mode, it's always tough, and it shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be tough, you know, when you're facing... no offence, obviously, Bournemouth and Burnley, for example, but whenever you face them, it seems literally almost impossible. Certain games and what have you. So hopefully they fix that for next FIFA, by the way. I hope they do fix that. I'd rather it be impossible to beat the likes of Man City and Liverpool rather than, you know, Bournemouth and Burnley and whatever. But anyway, moving on. We're going to roll with the same team as we did in the last game. Not going to make any changes. Let's get into it. Alright, here we go. Bournemouth are through. Yeremina come to the rescue at the last minute there. How many minutes in? 13 so far. Alan, keep hold of that. Played it out wide for me. There we go. And is that James? And it is. Great Ronaldo chop there. Play it in again. Here we go. Calvert-Lewin, go for the shot. Oh, the goalkeeper got to it. To be fair, I was at least asking for it to be on target, and it was. So I don't feel like I could have asked for much more from there. From Calvert-Lewin anyway. There we go. Calvert-Lewin round his man. 3 on goal. And there we go. Calvert-Lewin makes it 1-0 in this game. 23 minutes gone, and Calvert-Lewin's on fire. Let's be honest. He just can't stop scoring, and it's just great. Let's be honest. Richarlison, not really having much fun with him so far, I've got to say. You can see here Richarlison had option to pass to both, don't get me wrong. But I just thought Calvert-Lewin was in a bit more of a space and managed to get the pass to him, turned his man and fires it into the bottom left corner. Makes it 1-0 in this game. That's now 5 goals in the Premier League. There we go. I've got a feeling a goal's coming on here for Bournemouth. I've got a feeling. Pickford, great save there. Great save. And I shouldn't really be having to say that. But look at this again. Just great pass there inside. Another great pass. And near post, Pickford got to it. Here we go. I thought that was a dog on the pitch then. It's actually on the advertising board. Never noticed that before. There we go. Bournemouth. Let's just get this one clear. Calvert-Lewin. And okay. Maybe not the best clearance, let's be honest. But Lewis Cook. Oh no, here we go. You know when you just feel the perfect passes coming on. And wow, okay, yeah, we're safe. Decore finds Zaha. Can we get anything from this? Cut that back again. Cross in. There we go. Oh, I just couldn't get it to Calvert-Lewin. But Decore, oh wow. Decore didn't take that touch then. We could have possibly got the volley. But whether it would have gone in or not is a different story. But 64 minutes gone, still 1-0 up in this game. Sort of, and it sounds bad, but sort of just trying to hold on. Just because I've got a feeling scripting's going to come into it at one point. And Bournemouth are going to have a really good chance. And if I'm not, you know, focused, they will score. Oh, there we go. Bournemouth make it 1-1 in this game. Oh, thank God, offside. I'm just looking at linesman then, offside, thank God. And that is what I'm saying. I just knew something was coming, and I think it was the deflection. He headed it towards Jordan Pickford. I'm pretty sure it landed to Josh King, and he headed it over Pickford. But thank God, offside. Oh, here we go. Bournemouth cross comes in, and of course, how can they score? Of course they score. Delph's just going to come on. Pointless coming on, to be honest. But just look at this. Just look at this. I just knew it was coming all game. All game it was coming. Look at that. What is that? Yeah, Mason Holgate. What's he doing? I'm just disappointed. I really am disappointed. I really am. But let's see what we can do now. It's going to go out on the attack. Might as well. Why not? James. Let's try play this and try to get something going now. With how many minutes left remaining? 5. Is that including added time? Can't see because of the subs going on. But Delph feeling a bit sluggish on the ball. Yeah, we're not got much time here, let's be honest. Now to come from that. The game's going to end 1-1. So disappointing. 5 minutes to go. And Bournemouth, like I said, I just knew something was coming all game. And whether I could focus enough to defend it was a different story. But Bournemouth dropped us down to a point there, which is really disappointing. Here we go then, into the post-match interview after that game against Bournemouth. A really disappointing game, I got to say. You can see there, surely the late goal wasn't part of the game plan, and it definitely wasn't part of the game plan. I'm just going to say we can do better, and I'm sure we can. We just obviously need to score. It sounds simple, but you know what I mean, more than one goal, because we only score in one goal. It leaves situations like that where the other team can just draw it back level and take 2 points from us. A victory was expected of you today. Can you comment? Something to learn from, and that's all I can say. That's now 3 draws so far this season. Obviously undefeated, which is great, don't get me wrong, but the draws aren't helping either. And is your inability to stop King the reason behind your failure? I'm just going to say concentrate on what we can do better. That's all we can do really, just see what we can do better and hopefully add more goals to our game. So here's the league table then after that away draw against Bournemouth. Like I say, not a great result, but it is what it is, and we have to just move on and forget about it. We're in 8th place at the moment, 9 points. Not amazing, I've got to say, but obviously still early on in the season, but we need to start picking up the pace ASAP. And our next game is going to be at home against Sheffield United. I'm about to say Sheffield Wednesday, and I do not know why. Sheffield United, going to simulate this one. I'm going to simulate the following game after it as well, so we're going to see what results we get from them. But ideally, this game against Sheffield United, get the win, move up to 12 points in the table. So here we are then into this game against Sheffield United, the same team as we fielded out for the first 2 games of today's episode. As you can see on the right there, recent results, they've lost the last 3 games, so hopefully, I'm dying for a win here, dying for a win. Come on, Everton. And there we go, a 4-1 win, no injuries, even better. Arias, I still need to learn how to pronounce his name, I do apologise. At right back, picking up a goal and a yellow card. Rodriguez picking up 2, and Calvert-Lewin picking up a goal as well. Into the Carabao Cup then, we go up against Mansfield Town. Got a feeling we're going to win this. I've substituted out Allen and Rodriguez because obviously I definitely want them playing for the Man City game. It does come up in I think 4 days time, so even if they was to play this game, I'm pretty sure they would have rested enough in time, but I weren't too sure. I just wanted to make the change anyway. But we get the 3-0 win there with Richarlison 2 goals, Calvert-Lewin picking up a goal as well, and Rodriguez and Allen got subbed on anyway. But Richarlison there with a pen, and also scored in the 82nd minute, and then Calvert-Lewin scoring just before half-time as well. So here's a quick look then at the Premier League table just before we go into our final game of the episode against Manchester City. And as you can see, they lead at the moment with 6 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, and 18 points. We currently find ourselves in 7th place on 3 draws, 3 wins. Said that back to front, but it never mind. 3 wins, 3 draws on 12 points at the moment. So obviously a win in this game will take us up to 15 points. Level with Burnley, Spurs and Chelsea. So that would be pretty interesting to see if we do come out with a win. We desperately need the win. And if we get the win, it'll be such a big statement and obviously help us get into that top 4 spot as well. But obviously Manchester City will drop points and everything. So it'll all have a knock-on effect, hopefully. But that's all obviously depending and if we get the win. Alright, here we go. Zaha early. Zaha played a low cross in. Oh, it wasn't the low cross that I wanted, but James with a header there. I weren't too sure far. Got my words mixed up then. I weren't too sure how far away it was, and as you can see, it was quite far to be fair. But being at home definitely helps in this game. Wanted to start picking up a bit of form. Like I said, I know we haven't obviously lost in the league yet, so it's not the worst start ever, obviously. Could be a lot worse. But the draws definitely aren't helping. Man City here with a corner 16 minutes in. Cross comes in, Bernardo, and thank God it just goes out, I'm pretty sure, for a goal kick. But one thing I want to show you guys just before we carry on is how Man City are lining up without David Silva, obviously. He went to Real Sociedad. So this is how they're lining up at the moment. 4-3-3, Saul in midfield there with De Bruyne, Aguero up front, Bernardo Silva on the right, Sterling on the left, and Gerard Piqué in defence. Just noticed that. Pretty interesting. Didn't see that on the transfer window. So Piqué in defence and Saul in midfield. That is how Man City are lining up. Pretty interesting to see. They didn't go for Koulibaly. They went for Gerard Piqué instead. There we go. Lee Cadine making a run. Not got the best pace on him though. Gonna whip that one in. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, here we go. James. Oh, deflection. And we just couldn't there. That was our best chance so far of the game. Come 40 minutes in. Not great at all. Just a quick look here at the match facts at half time, and as you can see, Man City all over us so far. Possession fairly equal, 58-42, but they've had 6 shots, 5 of them on target. I've got to say Pickford doing well so far, I've got to say. We've had 2 shots, not even a single one of them being on target so far. Like I say, I've dropped it to defensive, put the 4-2-3-1 obviously out. Hopefully help us a little bit at the back, having the 2 CDMs. Obviously going forward, we're going to lack a little bit with only having Calvert-Lewin up front on his own. Rodri here picking up a yellow card for a tackle on Allen. Let's have a look at that. Just played the through ball to Zaha as well on the counter-attack. And yeah, look at that. What a disgrace. I was hoping maybe a red. That would have helped us out a lot. But a yellow, I have to take it. But disappointing because I just played Zaha through on the left-hand side as well. But Man City pressing really high up here. And just poor pass like that. And it just ruins our attack straight away. Well, attack, if you can call it that. There we go, great ball. Richarlison on this right-hand side. I'm going to look for a pass inside. There we go, go for the shots. Oh, off the post. You are absolutely kidding me. Zaha, pull that one back. Oh, great there. Get the cross in. Decent cross. Oh, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, my mistake. Just couldn't get it from it. 2 great chances there. And we just couldn't put one of them away. How disappointing. Zaha on the left-hand side here. Catching up with him. Okay, maybe not catching up with him. Go on, get that cross in. Inside to Calvert-Lewin. Just couldn't get the header on it. And I've made a sub, to be fair. Moise Keane's going to come on. Oh, what a great over-the-top ball that is. To Sterling. Moise Keane's going to come on. Calvert-Lewin's going to go off. But we need to defend this because do not want to go 1-0 down. Do not want to go 1-0 down. Okay. Okay, great. That's gone out. 14 minutes to go. Plus added time here. And to be fair, at this point, it looks like it's going to be a draw, obviously. And is that good enough? Obviously not, no. Want to win here, especially being at home as well. God knows what it's going to be like when we're away from home. But I desperately want to get a goal here. And Zaha offside. Another sub. Zaha for Gomez. You know what? I'm going to make the sub. Doesn't really make too much sense because obviously Gomez on the left. But the same situation with James Rodriguez being out on the right-hand side. I'm not going to use him for the pace. Going to try to use him to set up the two strikers. Well, at least Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. And Moise Keane, my mistake, he's on, isn't he? There we go. Moise Keane through in the box. Oh, the pass to Richarlison. The Richarlison passes on. Go for the shot. Go for the shot. Oh, thank God. We scored that and I messed it up so badly. I messed that up so badly. But Richarlison scored. Thank God. Maybe I played it right, you know. Maybe if I did move, you never know. Defender could have picked it up. But there we go. Moise Keane coming on, making an impact straight away. Look at this. Gets the assist. Plays the pass. And I was supposed to move. I don't know which direction. I can't remember. But we got the goal anyway through Richarlison. And I'm pretty sure that's his first goal of the season there. And thank God we might just pick all 3 points up in this game. I'm just going to go straight to ultra defensive. Not even messing around. Grind this out now. Get the 3 points against Man City. And there we have it, guys. There goes the full-time whistle. Everton 1, Man City 0. We managed to grab the goal late on through Richarlison. A little bit of a mess in the box, I've got to admit, but I don't care. We got the goal and we got all 3 points. I got to admit, I thought it was coming out of that with a draw. But to get a win, to win the episode on a win, especially against Man City, who played really well. And I got to say, they deserved a win. Let's be honest. We'll have a look at the match facts here quickly. But they definitely deserved a win. Jordan Pickford, man of the match for me today. Got to say, look at that. 9 shots, 8 on target. We had 4, 1 shot on target, and that grabbed us the goal for the game. But Jordan Pickford gets my man of the match. So there we have it then, guys. That has been today's episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. Here's the Premier League table then to round off today's episode. As you can see, Man City still at the top there on 18 points. United still a game in hand. Arsenal still a game in hand. But we now move up to 15 points in the table. Level with a few teams, Chelsea, Spurs and Burnley. So which is nice to see us level with a team that's in the top 4. That's nice to see. And only a point behind United. Only 2 points behind Liverpool and obviously 3 points behind City. So we're not falling too far off the ball mark at the moment. Obviously just need to continue this run and just carry on picking up a few wins here and there. So there we have it then, guys. That has been today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. I am appreciating all the support you guys are giving at the moment. And if you've made it this long in the episode, please leave us a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button now to see these uploaded every day. And obviously I'm going to continue uploading when FIFA 21 comes out as well. But anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next time.